We have 3 shootings in 3 days to talk about, all in public places that we thought at one time were so safe. Movie theater, middle school, grocery store. Here's what we know, and let's start in Indiana, where police say there's a crime scene where two women were killed at a huge and sprawling Martin's supermarket. It's about 10 last night. Officers found an armed man inside. He fired at them, shot him dead. One victim, an employee, the other a shopper. It's not clear if the 3 knew each other. No motive or names released on that one. And now we go to New Mexico and the middle school where 2 students were shot. That reopens today. Teachers, counselors there, suspected gunman, just 12 years old. And now we're hearing he kept a journal describing what he was planning to do. Victim's Kendall Sanders, 13 years old. He's in stable condition. The other victim's a 12-year-old in critical condition. The suspect will undergo a mental health evaluation. And then the story that started it all in Florida. Bond denied for Curtis Reeves Jr. And there he is. You see the smile on his face. Shot and killed that man, Chad Olson. What'd they fight over again? Olson's texting during the previews of a movie. The 2 have words. Next thing you know, Mr. Reeves allegedly pulls out a gun, shoots the father of a 3-year-old dead. How about all of that? And that's why Mike Brooks is with us now, getting our HLN law enforcement analyst. Mike, as I walk over here to you, I know a lot of folks are thinking, is there any place we can go to be safe anymore? I mean, you used to think you'd go to the grocery store, pick up a few things. Now, shootings there as well.
Right, and we had one at the 7-Eleven in Denver the other day where a gunman took a woman hostage. He came outside, and she was just there making deliveries early in the morning, and he takes her and 2 other people inside the store hostage. But the SWAT team winds up shooting him. Didn't kill him. He's still in the hospital in critical condition. But you're right. Are we safe anywhere? Because these were refuges. These are places you feel you can go in and you can relax. A movie theater, watch a movie, but we've heard, look at Aurora. You know, that's another case not too long ago, Mike, where numerous people were shot inside. And here you have a guy who was, retired police captain. You would think, okay, good. I got a retired police captain here who carries a gun legally into a theater. He's there to help protect us if something happens, but he winds up being the defendant over popcorn getting thrown at him, and the guy texting. No, it's I always talk about, Mike, whenever you go somewhere, no matter what you're doing, we talk about this after terrorist incidents, we talk about it after anything like this happens. Situational awareness. You know, no matter where you go, whether it's a sporting event, the grocery store, the movie theater, you got to be aware of your surroundings. And, and if you see something, say something.
Okay, let's take a look at this guy. Like you said, you think if anybody could keep their cool, this guy is law enforcement, Tampa Police Department, security at Busch Gardens. If anybody you think, and he's 71 years old, and he's with his wife.
Right. And a former SWAT officer. He helped put together the tactical response unit for Tampa Police. So, here's a guy who's probably been in a lot of stressful situations before.
That's the point.
So, and with his case, I want to know, has maybe his mental health been degrading over the years? Mm-hmm. Maybe he didn't get treated for stress back in the day, so now he is, on the edge all the time, even at 71 years old? These are all questions that remain unanswered right now that I'm sure we're going to hear. But still, places of refuge, Mike, you're not safe anywhere anymore.
Yeah, and I'm going to zone in a little bit more on the movie theater. The murder by texting, still unbelievable.
Right.
Don't you think the advice to a lot of people is the disagreement just isn't worth it? Back off. You just don't know what that other person's going to do, how crazy they might get over texting in a movie theater.
No,
or road rage, which is another one.
In other movies, we hear incidents sometimes in a movie theater where a fight will break out because there are people talking and, during the movie and they get into a physical altercation. But in this particular case, Reeves pulled out a gun and just shot him after he threw popcorn in the guy's chest. But Reeves apparently had gone out to try to get management, but apparently they weren't doing enough to what he was thinking. He came back and handled himself or what he thought.
You've been on the front lines. Yeah. Are you more fearful for us as a society, or not? Or you come at it with, I've been dealing with this for years?
I've been dealing with this for years. And, Mike, I have to say, I carry a gun. I carry a gun because I'm allowed to. I'm legally. I have a concealed weapons permit. As a firearms instructor, I know about guns and when not to use weapons. And and because here, no matter where you go, and we talk about shootings, movie theaters, 7-Eleven. But, Mike, we've had shootings in the last day. A couple in Washington, D.C., Newark, New York City, Boston, Massachusetts. You know, it's not just isolated to these 3 or 4 incidents. These happen across the nation every single day.
Yeah, and it's a sad commentary.
It really is.
You know, you just got to watch yourself.
It's just,
situational awareness is like one thing we can do now.
And people have no respect for life anymore, it seems.
Wow, there's another one.